And so, how have you felt this week? Are you still feeling anxious? How is that going?
Yeah, kind of, I don't know. There's this anxious energy, this excitement bubbling up inside me. The only solace? Music, especially when it's Bill Evans on the piano. That's what really settles my soul.
But, if it brings you peace, then push forward with everything you've got. Dive into the genius of Bill Evans all day long. Like a pine. Like the wind. One must find calm by any means necessary.
Yes, I know. But I already have all of Bill Evans' interpretations memorized. I would love to hear new things. But, well, as you know, it's been a while since he left us, since he passed on to a better life. For him, of course. Not for us, his fans.
But, wait a moment. Have you heard of Nobody and the Computer?
What? Nobody and who? I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's music. Music created with artificial intelligence. And they have this new video where the AI tries to recreate the elegant style of the one and only Bill Evans.
Artificial intelligence attempting to perform Bill Evans' music? My goodness, I can't even imagine what that would be like. I must see this immediately.
Okay, then, welcome to
Nobody and the computer!
Hello, buddies, friends, fellow travelers. Here I am again with you to share a new adventure. A new video in this exorbitant journey of merging the world of music with artificial intelligence. And this time, I bring you something special. Something super interesting because we are going to make music with AI, drawing inspiration from the finest pianist of all times. None other than the incomparable Bill Evans. Yes, the favorite musician of your favorite musician's favorite musician. And yes, I know you're probably feeling skeptical and thinking, oh no, dear God, this is surely going to sound awful. And I understand because Bill was special, with a style complicated to replicate by a soulless machine. But give me a chance, an opportunity, because we are going to try to pay tribute to him, humbly, because Bill deserves it. Because he was one of the paramount influences in jazz, celebrated for his sensitive and introspective approach to the piano, and also for the poetic act of ingesting cigarettes amidst his performances. No, sorry, it's a joke. Apologies, but the AI does have its moments of glitches. Bill possessed a remarkable sense of humor, so he would have certainly appreciated that joke. Anyways, let us carry on with the solemn proceedings. His ascent to prominence began in the late 1950s, particularly after his tenure with the Miles Davis Sextet. Here he played an instrumental role in the creation of Kind of Blue, an album that stands as one of the best-selling jazz records of all time. Evans' artistic identity was marked by his use of impressionistic harmonies, echoing the essence of classical maestros like Claude Debussy and Maurice Ravel, yet firmly rooted in the soul of jazz. His impact on jazz is immeasurable. He revolutionized the role of the piano within the jazz milieu. Despite his personal battles with drug addiction, he continued to perform and record with fervor until his passing in 1980. His legacy endures, not only through his recordings, but also in the lofty standards he set for jazz pianism and trio synergy.
All right, all very charming. We adore it. But we're eager for the AI to channel Bill so we can bask in a bit of that delight.
Okay, it's true, I've strayed from the path. Let's focus, turn our attention to our true passion, to delve into the depths of the code and unearth the most exquisite AI-generated music imaginable. Are you ready for this? Okay, to begin, we will compile a selection of Bill Evans' solo piano performances and fine-tune Meta's music gen model with them. Yes, that's right. We make the AI model listen to our beloved Bill's performances over and over again until it's able to generate new compositions in the style of the genius pianist, a sort of Bill gen. And you might be asking yourself, what will that sound like? Well, You heard something in the introduction of this video, but the good part is that you're going to be able to generate your own Bill gens. Look, for this, we're going to use our beloved Colab, Google's platform for using powerful machines in the cloud and sharing our code. Check it out, it's super easy. Here we have the code in the notebook that's quite fascinating. Take a look. The first code cell includes a video guiding you on its usage, and then we proceed to execute each cell sequentially. It establishes a connection to your Google Drive. We download all essential libraries, and here are the various fine-tunings I've conducted. Let's take a moment, for instance, to listen to what it produces in the fine-tuning we performed with Bill Evans playing solo. Yes, I know. There's something there, something deep. 15 seconds where you can hear that jazz vibe, but with influences from classical music. Incredible. More piano generation? Okay, but this time I'm going to set it to generate 30 seconds and we'll use ambient as the prompt to see what vibe it creates. Let's listen. Yeah, incredible. It's akin to Bill Evans performing a piece by John Cage, complete and with percussive strikes on the piano. I'm extremely thrilled. It's sophisticated ambient music, highly original. But let's press on. Let's explore more fine-tuning with music from Billy. Let's try this fine-tuning done with this album. Alone, a solo piano album recorded in 1975. Let's listen to the AI inspired by that album. Like it. I find it appealing. It feels like original music that could serve as inspiration, as if we were engaging in a dialogue with Bill Evans and he communicated through chords and melodies. But let's proceed. Take a look at this piece generated from a fine-tuning of various Bill Evans performances with his trios, which means, in addition to the piano, including a double bass and drums. Well, there's a certain essence captured, clearly not matching the caliber of those jazz legends, yet it possesses a unique flair, a foundation for further exploration. And, as an aside, an idea sparked in my mind because, well, as you're aware, I'm inclined to explore beneath the surface. Imagine if we employed a different artificial intelligence model to initially isolate the instruments, subsequently transitioning into the symbolic realm, yes, our esteemed MIDI, the digital score that enables us to modify and allocate various instruments. Take a look. For this, we're going to use this notebook created by Google's Magenta team. It has two models, one for solo piano and another for the tracks generated for the trio. But prepare yourselves for something experimental. A new style of the jazz genre, let's call it generative jazz. All right, we have the notebook right here. As usual, we initiate by executing those code cells one by one, and then it's time to load the model. Let's begin with the solo piano performances, utilizing a model that transcribes solely piano, including note velocities. Next, we upload our original AI-generated audio, which will then be converted into MIDI. Following this, in our preferred digital audio workstation, we select an instrument, perhaps a refined piano, and commence refining that MIDI. It tends to emerge somewhat raw. It necessitates a bit of finessing, some effort. Are you ready to listen? Yes, indeed, I'm aware it's striking. Of course, it doesn't match the level of what Bill produced, but it's evident that there's an essence, a latent potential, something profoundly original. Now let's see how the trio fares using the model that transcribes multiple simultaneous instruments, albeit without capturing the velocities. We'll download the MIDI file and begin the manipulation in the DAW. This phase promises to be highly avant-garde, exceptionally experimental, as we're about to assign a variety of instruments. Let's have a listen. Yes, I understand. I know. It's as if it hails from another world. Generative jazz for both the ladies and the gentlemen. A transcendent experience moving from the generative to the symbolic, all through the power of artificial intelligence. What a privilege it is to be alive in this era. How fortunate we are to possess such tools that propel our creativity to new heights and even beyond. I couldn't conclude without acknowledging the Nobodies collective. The production of these videos entails extensive experimentation, coding, editing, researching, learning from errors, and it simply wouldn't be feasible without the invaluable support of this collective. Come join us. You'll discover an abundance of tools to immerse yourself in the realm of generative AI, including all the notebooks I utilize in the videos, alongside the Nobodies Academy where explanatory videos await. We also boast an incredibly engaging Discord channel where we exchange ideas and creations. With this, I bid you adieu until we meet again, friends.